Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've never had a request before. This is amazing for someone that wants a tank build. They wanted to do a Dragonborn and liked some of my builds before. And I ran Dragonborn mainly for vanity, ego, I guess, to look badass. So we're not going to go that route. Nothing against pallies, but pallies just aren't the way to go for an end game. You got to be on your game. You do. I'm not on my game. Okay, I have no buffs. Here's my little buff, long duration buffs. I have none at this time. And I'm going to show you my little Deflect build is what I'm sort of going for now. You don't really have to follow what I have, but this is how I survive. Okay. I'm running this ring here now because there still is a fuck up on the movement on any tank carrying a shield. Once you raise your shield, your movement speed drops drastically. All you have to do is hold still with this, and it will bump it right back up to your maximum movement speed. And also, when you stand still, you get a little burst of speed. Pretty cool. I do like it. And it also will take my defense up to 90, but that's holding still. Okay. I still run Chitter's Fangs, as you can see. With those little doohickeys flying around you, you keep your aggro. I also, for my daily, my bladed rampart here, also it spins around me. Also, my mount power, the whirlwind, because also it spins around me. Every time something spins around you as a tank and it hits somebody, they should all be there anyhow because you're a tank. Sometimes I run around in little circles and I make the circles smaller and smaller, get everybody together like my own little magic carpet, I guess, and then smash the hell out of them. Let's go over a little bit more. I love to buff my party in any way I can, so the masterworks, I won't go away from those. I have these gloves on because I gain 500 deflect for every team player in my party, bringing up all my deflect over here. I like to run these. I think they're bugged. They just don't make one little circle. They make like 20 circles. So I don't know if it's just me that stands in these circles that gives me that extra 5% damage resistance. But damage and damage resistance. But they make all these little circles everywhere, and I really like them. But just to bring up my my deflection a little bit, I wear them. And the defense, of course. I love things that's just for a tank. You get these things with all this accuracy on it, combat advantage, critical strike. We're not really about that. As long as we hold our aggro and just being a tank, you have aggro. This adds a lot more to your aggro. Very nice. The diamond pin set here is a very nice one, the star one, but I hear it's bugged. I don't need it for holding aggro. These are from Storm King's Thunder, since I'm a high deflect tank anything that I could use. Again, this is almost like something swirling around you again. Every time somebody hits you, it's going to hit them back. And this is whenever I perform a deflection. This isn't like a 50% chance of, or a 20% chance of, or a 10% chance of. The random here isn't very good. If you wear a lot of gear that says percent chance of, a snowball's chance in hell, then that's exactly what you're going to get. I'd rather not run that. I like these because, again, it adds to my movement speed. Once I'm in battle and I'm hitting things, my movement speed goes up to over 100%. A fast tank is a deadly tank. They try to hit me, I see the red circle, I'm out. They can't throw it fast enough, to tell the truth. So I really like that. Here, of course, everybody goes, oh, what about your item level? What about your item level? You only need 50K to enter anything here. If you could lower your item level but raise your stats, I don't use slide rules, I don't use act, I don't use an abacus. I do count on my fingers. Sometimes I'll put a recharge in to get faster recharge. I could get this over 20% by slotting that little enchantment. But I like that movement speed. I really do. There's nothing more dangerous than a fast tank. I hear this is bugged. I don't have anything else to put in it. I'm keeping it there. I'll just take the 5,000 item level and call it a day. Some more damage reduction for hit points, because a lot of my armor and stuff go on hit points. 5% of my maximum health. Not to exceed 15% of my maximum hit points. So, you know, I like things that will do that. Okay, I'm still running the little Crone's breastplate again whenever I deflect an attack. You have 10% chance to restore. I'll live with that. Any way that I could help my healer. In a team, the healer actually should be out in front. The healer should be the leader in a group. A lot of times they got their hands full. I'm a sort of a loudmouth. I'll type it in, you know, let me lead. At least let me hit first. Let me hit first and you DPS could do your little thing. Okay, but take a potion. When you go down and a tank comes over to pick you up, the tank is going to bring all the mobs. So don't look at the tank to pick you up. I'm running the kitty. The little kitty cat is giving me a bonus to my deflect awareness, which is tanky, and deflect severity. Okay, this is one of my builds. I have 5 or 6. I'm changing them all the time. So, oh, Mr. Sexy Beast looking for a tank. You should be a little nicer to me there. You know, I hope that you watch this video. You come puffing up on me and trying to show me your little band of air. I'm not impressed. Okay, DPS get carried through anyhow. You're on the floor and you got your reagents for your ring. Good for you. I use counteract. I used to use redemption. But let's go ahead and raise our deflect even higher. Because in all these other slots here, I don't have anything for deflect. I really don't want anything for deflect. I gotta pick this up a little bit. When people inspect me or invite me to a Q group, they're saying, WiCKiD, your critical avoidance is down a little. Well, I want to be critically hit. It procs 2 of my mount powers, and when it procs those 2 mount powers, I'm getting healed. So for more than I'm getting hit for, so I'll take the loss on the critical avoidance. As long as my awareness and everything else is sort of cool, and I'm running in the high 60s in all of it. I'm not much higher than that. Once I take my buffs, this is going to go up to 1.2 million. So all these little 5%, and they'll start to add up. That's where I'm getting a lot of my deflection from. It sort of makes me sort of a mega build or meta build, whatever they're calling that. Here I have all the, I don't know why, okay, little bit of deflection with evasion there, but mostly I'm running fortitudes and refugee is what I run. On critical strike, when they hit me, I receive a heal. It's only one, but almost everything is, all my other ones are heal. You want to heal yourself. I already buff people in the party as it is, so here I take care of myself. I don't want to buff anybody else. I'm on it. If I'm going to raise any of these, which I'm getting sort of close to doing, except there, of course, but I'm not really worried about these being at Mythic for the little bit. Like I said, okay, I could slot all Dragon Veil orange stuff in here. I got 1,400 rings. Of course I have different than this. I'm only running these small ones for stamina regeneration, deflection, whatever I could get extra on my tank for my stamina regen. Good enough for me. My little doohickey thrower. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my buffs just to see where all of this goes. I'm taking Caprice. I'm taking my little scales. Okay, I took my Caprice. Okay, I'm still good here. I took my awareness. I'm almost capped right there. I'll let all my armor and people in the party that buff you. Of course, here we go, the Deflect. And once I'm in a party with 4 other people, this will come up to red as well. And I'm fully capped on my Deflect. When I get into a little battle and I throw my my Gond here with my spinning little doohickeys, when the whirl is spinning around me, I'm pretty nasty in a battle. It's pretty slick. Now see, I can change this here to the ones I might normally wear. Everything goes up too nice. See, I sort of hate being overcapped. But things are a little bit better when I put those on because of the item level, but I want this little deflect power here. Okay. I hope this helps a little bit. I don't know. Well, if you have any questions, please ask me. I love helping. It's what I do. That's why people hate me. But all I care about really is this. The main guild, Love and Life. This is my new one here, Love and Life Legion. I'm going to move this weekend to the sword position. And then there's going to be a little bit moving around down here. I'll probably be moving Eat Me up to this slot. We Live in the Red will come down here and replace Eat Me. That's what I'd like to do today. Trying to go up to 19 now. I have a few other things available, but I have enough structures at 9 to go ahead and raise up to 19. Very close. This is the level 18 guild. I just passed my probationary period today, or last night actually, here, so I'm the leader here as well. Pretty darn close here. I'll probably just get a few boxes off of the Zen Market and just raise this today. This is a nice little boon. I like this treasure hunter boon, but it'll be leveling up to a 5 pretty quick. All my warehouses are full. That's not in my guild. I don't know why that. It must be someone else's that's being destroyed. Okay. Let me bow here to my little buddy Grumbar. And go ahead and I'm posting my video. Much love, everybody, and love and life. Come join. I'd love to have my friends with me. What are you guys waiting for? Are you afraid to lose 300 or 400 points maybe off of your boons? Oh, come on. I lost more than that when I left Pinky's and went to a level 4 guild. And that's what started everything else. I'm not a slacker. I'm on it. Love your lives.